Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. So many of us have an unconscious muting of well being, which would otherwise be ours. And since all beings are extensions of spirit energy, we have to remember in dealing with other people that we can't punish anybody back into connection with spirit. But we can love them back, we can soothe them back. So that's why we have to selectively sift our thoughts and realize that well-being, even at the level of the body, is natural. Even when things are off in the body, there's always these other functions that are still going on perfectly. It's miraculous. Recognize that, because if you let it be, it will be well. So anytime you want to believe something, just remember, belief is nothing but a thought you keep repeating. Which are the thoughts that you're going to put your attention into? And how do you kind of bring about within your own nature, and therefore it comes into the world, an attitude of being relaxed and easy about it? I know that sounds crazy given what's happening in the world. But first of all, I always say, may I truly cherish our time together, because this could be the last time we see each other. So we have choices about how we want to spend our time. And I want to go deep. I don't want to see the very worst in my partner or in other people and find the lowest common denominator. I want to not just see what's selfish and petty and weak and dysfunctional in other people. Because the way I understand it is, God loves the worst miserable sinner. That person is more precious to God, like a child to a parent, than the people who on the outside seem to be doing well. It's hard to understand, but that's the truth. The lowest of the low is dearer to me than your only child is to you. That's how Spirit has communicated to me. So I see the world as people who are living superficially instead of drawing from the profound depth that is really possible for all human beings. But first we have to stop pretending that we're small and not holy. There's a huge fund of human decency in the world, and we're part of it. We're part of the people who are capable of bringing that into the world, and therefore, in our own way, changing the world. So, do you accept the fact that you and I have plenty of power to restore decency in the world? Well, you do it by living a life of truth, being true to yourself, sharing truth with other people, serving other people, being compassionate for other people, and not just be caught up in consumerism. We're all fattened for the slaughter of spending, spending, spending. And it's hard when you practice yoga to understand how is it possible to pursue wealth and wisdom at the same time. You can't have the pockets of Ted Turner and have the heart of Mother Teresa. Hard to do that. It's a flawed strategy. It doesn't show what education ought to do, which is bring out the best within you instead of make you follow along with the Uber culture and just be like a sheep. Don't have any interior guide to lead you, no blazing star to illuminate your way to follow your ideal. So I am not now and never have been, and I don't think I will be, living a life of keeping up a frantic pace just to pay the bills. Even when I was paying the bills, and I'm still paying the bills, it's not a frantic pace to do it. I don't lament in the daily grind. It's not like I don't have my problems, recognize other people's problems, but that doesn't add anything to helping, moving anything along. Be solution-oriented, not problem-oriented. So I know that doesn't look appealing to so many people. Life seems to be joyless and meaningless. Why prolong it for some people? And they do. They kill themselves or they take it out on other people. But I always ask myself and you, what's your vision as a human being? What do you embody? And is the future worth having? Because if you don't think it's worth having, you're not going to live for it, plan for it, work towards it, inspire other people to do it. I think it's worth having. So sign up on the website. Check out GabrielHalpern.com. Turn some other people onto it. You never know what one-liner might help you. It's all free on my website. Check out the things I have coming up in the future for my Good Vibrations Yoga, for Flourish Yoga, for Nurture Yoga, and for Rising Lotus Teacher Training starting in September. All right? Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next week. And remember, even if it's raining outside, keep the sun in your heart.